Hello everyone, welcome back to more Magic the Gathering Arena, playing another quick draft Crimson Vow. I already played a game on this account today, and so I don't even have any dailies, but I wanted to play some more, so here I am, throwing away money by playing while there are no dailies available. Oh well. I mean, sometimes this is nice, I guess. It's pretty good as tap lands go. The tap lands in this format, which don't enter tapped if you play them late, are pretty nice. But I think Circle of Confinement and Markov Retribution are both substantially better. Lantern Bearer is okay. There's plenty of okay cards, but these are the good ones, I think. And Markov Retribution is situational. If you don't end up playing vampires, it's just like not a very good card. So I think you have to first pick Circle of Confinement, right? Let's just double check that with the draft guide. Confinement, it says, is ranked 88th, a solid above average card, and Retribution is ranked 229th. And just by the way, the Dream Root Cascade, 157. So it likes Dream Root Cascade over Markov Retribution. But, oh, Heron of Hope also is a good one, I guess. But not as good as Circle of Confinement. Okay. As I suspected, this is the card that we want. Another Circle of Confinement? How could I say no? Best card, well, Child of the Pack might be better. Typo. It is a better card. I could take it and remain flexible. I could take a second Circle of Confinement and just be better in white. I think that is what I will do. This should give Lefty some fairly good reason to pick. Like, what else are you going to pick? Pick three from this pack, right? I think if Child of the Pack is still here, third pick, you're like, wow, that's kind of a big deal. And then you take it, right? Even if you didn't take red or green earlier, I think this is like probably a pretty good card. So Lefty might not be fighting us for reds if we do that. I think this Escort is bad. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's playable, but... Alright, just give me more Confinement. Here we go. Resistance Squad is like a 3-mana 3/2 that can do a lot. Yeah, I think I'll take it. Wandering Mind, probably a little better. It is. But I already have some reasons to play white, and this is still on the same level as Wandering Mind. How's Beguiler, by the way? Not that good. Yeah. And there's some pretty good blue in this pack as well. I mean, Cruel Witness, Skywarp Scab, those are both fine. Siphon Essence is playable. But like, yeah, Resistance Squad. There have been good white cards in every pack so far. Arm of the Cathars is not very good. But Foreboding Statue could be okay. Kindly Ancestor is okay. Heron Blessed Geist, I mean, meh. I hope to control enchantments fairly often, but no guarantees. And I don't know. This is like a more rampy card, and white does not tend to be that. I could take Arm the Cathars. It's not a good card. I don't think I'll take it. Just how bad is it? Pretty bad. Sometimes playable. Very bottom of that section. I think I'll take the kindly ancestor. Well, I don't know. Let's look at what it thinks of these two. Herrenblessgeist is solid playable, and what's the other one called? Ancestor. Oh, it says this is an excellent card. Or anyway, above average. Okay, cool. Drogskull Infantry, I know, is totally fine. Unholy Efficient might be okay, but I don't want to take it over a solid 2-drop. Perishblade Trainee is a totally playable human, right? Well, it's somewhat playable. And nothing else here really excites me. Yeah. Okay, here, like, nothing is very exciting. I don't know, just a 1-mana 1/2? That's a mana sink later on? Or a 1-mana 1/1? No, this like is only good if you have stuff with counters mainly. Which, you know, we might add green, but it's looking like if anything is open, it's white-blue. I'm happy to take an Unholy Efficient. Rift Rider is fine. Heron of Hope is fine. Am I just playing mono white? Hollenbach Escort is not great. But neither is any of the rest of this. This is a human, I guess? But we think if anything is open, it's blue. So I'm going to sideboard a blue card here for now. This could be playable in like a white aggro thing. We might have some... I mean, it's not so playable I want to draft it, but I'll take it over a Blood Servitor. Ooh, Hallowed Haunting. Now, this card really likes enchantments. So it would fit very well in white-blue. Fleeting Spirit is also good. How much disturbed stuff do I have at the moment? Or enchantments, really? I mean, I have two Circles of Confinement and the Kindly Ancestor. This has got to be a good card, right? Nope, it says horrible. Really? It's such a cool effect. Come on, let me play it. I mean, that's first pick, right? But right now I have reason to believe that white and blue are both available. And those are like what would benefit from this. The 7 or more thing is not going to happen very much, right? It's the enchantment spell that like makes tokens that could be strong. But I guess I'm probably just supposed to take Fleeting Spirit as like a really annoying 2-drop. Right? How good is Fleeting Spirit? Pretty good. I could take Kindly Ancestor. They're kind of on the same level. But I'll take the Spirit. I'm going to let this one go. Okay. I mean, there's nothing very exciting in white here. And there's this Brine Comer, right? We think white-blue might be open. This is a white-blue card. Are we going to play it? I don't know. Maybe. But I don't like badly need to add an Unholy Efficient, I don't think. Or a Vampire Slayer. Unless, like, I don't know, maybe I do. Because, like, the point of this white deck is to just, like, go nuts and play a bunch of stuff. And like this might make it hard to do that. So I would need, I don't know, I think I can splash a few blue, it'll be fine. This has more upside than like Vampire Slayer, for example, or Efficient. There's some red in this pack, but I don't think it's the kind of red that makes me think. This is not a strong enough signal to change my mind about the fact that it seems like blue is the other open color. So it's really a question of like, do I go for this blue? Like, I'm sure if I look, it'll say, oh, Comer is much better. Yeah, Comer is a very solid card, and like, Vampire Slayer is not very good, and Unholy Efficient also not very good. And this is very good, so I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to take it here. And, you know, we'll see if we can play it. Distracting Geist, I think is fine. Adamant Will? No, I don't know. I'm just gonna take another. I don't think it likes Distracting Geist that much. Because it's fine. Actually, good. Alright. Nothing else here I'm tempted to take. Except Adamant Will. I'd love it if that wheeled. It probably won't. I don't know. No one seems to be playing white, so maybe it will. Who knows? There are some choices here. Minister and Heron. I think I want a Minister. I suspect... I don't actually know which is better. First pick. Let's before I... So, I think Minister is better in this deck, because we want to play low cost stuff, and this fits that profile. But I wonder which is better first pick, also. I think it must be Minister, right? So if we look at Minister, it's 97th, and Hope. Heron of Hope is 132nd. Yeah, so correct. Traveling Minister is a better card on its own, and a better card in this deck. Radiant Grace, I think, is pretty good. In this deck, if we're trying to like aggro them down, right? That's exactly what this card does. It just does like a little bit of extra damage very cheaply, and then if they kill the thing, then their stuff enters tapped and it's harder for them to defend. But I think it's like... While it sort of fits with the theme of the deck, I think it's just too bad a card, right? Radiant Grace, not very good. Whereas like Lantern Bearer, I would welcome to the deck. If we like could play any blue, which I would like to do, right? Yeah, I'll take a Lantern Bearer. And what are you? A 2-mana 1/3 that gains life? I don't care that much about that. I mean, it's a 2-drop and we want to play some aggressive stuff, but I'm thinking about just like taking a knife. It's good. Ugh. Okay. This might be the kind of deck you could play Piercing Light in. It's a bad card, but if you have aggressive enough creatures, then 2 extra damage for leverage can be pretty valuable, I guess. Perishblade Trainee again. The 4/2 is just too expensive. And it's not really that powerful in effect. How many creatures do I have that could actually train that, by the way? That have more than 1 power? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then the knife as well. Sure. I don't think I need a Blood Servitor by any means, and I already have one sideboarded. I'm just going to pick up something in black in case I end up having a reason to play that. We got back the Efficient and the Vampire Slayer after all. Now, we do sort of like humans for some reason, as I recall. What is it that likes humans? This one. But how many humans do I have? 5. Quite a few. So I could take the Vampire Slayer, you know, to add another. Or I could take another 1-drop. This is a very low curve. We're definitely not running 17 lands here. I don't know if we can get away with running 15. But at 16 or fewer for sure. Now, I guess some of this stuff is enchantments that I can play again. So I have kind of a mana sink. Yeah, probably not 15. 16 seems fine. I don't think I need this guy's effect very much. It's just like a 1-mana discount or 1 less power, which is, you know, could go either way on that. Getting more creatures is good. I think I'll just take a 2-drop. 2 is a really nice number to be able to play spells for. I don't know. Chill of the Grave. No reason to consider red, right? I don't think I want a 5-drop in this deck. By invitation only. Huh. I can't play that. It's a great card, but not in this deck. Cruel Witness? Am I willing to play a 4-drop that costs double blue? I think Binding Geist is a little more reasonable and fairly aggressive. Yeah. What is a Gutter Skulker? Can't be blocked if attacking alone. That does seem kind of interesting. But it costs 4. And I kind of want to attack with other stuff. This, like... Obviously, it's not really a 1 mana card, so you can't play it on turn 1. But I feel like I would get to play it fairly easily if I just attack with all my creatures and they make a couple trades, and then I get to like play a 3/3 for 1. But I don't think that's that good. I think I should just take another infantry. Right? None of this is really worth taking. Fierce Retribution is a much better card than Infant. Well, it's better. Is it much better? No, they're actually very close. But in this deck, I prefer the infantry by a lot. I don't care about attacking creatures, and I don't want to pay 6 mana for anything ever. We could take the Griff Rider for a 3-drop, but I think we're doing just fine on 3s. Valorous Stance? That seems pretty good. Scattered Thoughts for draw? I don't know. I love the idea of just, like, killing a big creature. Okay, of the stuff here, only Scattered Thoughts is something I might ever want to play. Binding Geist is okay. I have plenty of Serpentine Ambushes if I wanted to run one. I could just play a 3-mana 2/3 flyer. That might be better than a Geist. Like, Geist is a good card. And it trades fairly well against some things. I don't know. But wouldn't I rather just hit him in the face? I don't know. they have anything that flies, this is pretty bad, right? I'll just take this. This can really mess up their combat plans. Another Geist? Huh, I have the same choice again. Okay. I affirm my decision. Okay, we'll cut something for the trainee for sure. I'm thinking I don't care very much about the Kindly Ancestor. I don't need lifelink. I just want to kill him. I guess I am running a 4-mana 2/3. Why am I not willing to run a 3-mana 2/3 flyer? This has lifelink and stuff, but I said I don't care about that. Yeah, good point. Alright, well, I'll see you later, you stupid Heron of Hope. I'm taking a Perish Blade trainee. Of the cards here, I might ever play Cradle of Safety. I mean, it could be better than Vampire Slayer. Yuck. Yuck. I mean, in some sense, this is a 2-mana 3/3 but I'm not going to play enchantments very often. I need to think about this Scattered Thoughts. I think it might just be bad. Okay, so we wound up with a few blue cards. Not a ton, but not just like 2 like last game. I have 7. 3 of them are Geists. Yeah, that's true. Okay. 8 and 8 is fine. Better, I think, than 9 and 7. I don't know, actually. I think I will play 9 and 7. Because I might very well want to spend double white quite early in the game. Whereas double blue is basically never going to be necessary. You know, if turn 1 I have only white and I can only play a Lantern Bearer, then I'll be sad, but it's not going to happen very often. So, do we want the Scattered Thoughts? I think we kind of do. It puts stuff in the graveyard as well, which helps for Disturb, although presumably if I'm drawing creatures, I'm mostly putting them in my hand. The graveyard thing is just an advantage if I like draw 3 creatures or something, then I can put the Disturb one in the graveyard. How about the knife? How badly do I want the knife? I think it's still fine. It's a lot of mana to get going, but it can give my tiny creatures like a bit more bite, and it'll give me some blood eventually. Now see, this is the kind of flyer I want. A 3-mana 2/1 flying training. Which, okay, the training won't activate much. I do have some 3-attack creatures, so it might activate. Oh, and also I guess Drogskull could help. But importantly, it only costs like 3. And I don't know. I guess the spirit that I was considering drafting in blue might have been better than my 3rd Binding Geist. What would I play if I were cutting Scattered Thoughts? Oh, there is Supernatural Rescue. Is this good? It's mostly like about tapping them to get in for lethal, basically, right? How often will I control spirits? I have 10 spirits, so very often. But you mostly, I think, want to use this without the flash ability anyway. I think. To, like, get in some damage. Using it as a combat trick is, like, it's very expensive at 4 mana for what it does. So you need the tapping to matter, which I think means you want to be attacking. I don't think I'm going to run that. Yeah. I could take a slightly cheaper draw spell. I don't have, like, any zombies, so that it's always going to cost 3. It does get the tapping, though. Kind of cool. I think that might be a better compromise than Scattered Thoughts. I don't know. This is not that good a card for 3 mana. Shutting off their big creature for 2 turns might let me punch in, though. I don't know. We're just going to go like this. This is not really... I don't know. Sure, call it Circle of Confinement deck if you want. Blue-white. That's Azorius, right? Orzoth is the white-black one that I always have trouble remembering. And they sound similar, but they're not. Well, they might be similar. They're not the same thing. A lot of 2-drops. I'm happy enough with this. I could have cut the scry the 1 mana Piercing Light or whatever it is. This is a great draw. Don't you blessed... Well, you would have blessed bolted me on your turn, so don't abrade me? Sure. There is, like, some argument for not playing this because they could abrade in response. But if they're going to do that, like, I guess they'll just do it. There's not much I can do. I have to play this so that I can... You're not a human, you're a spirit. Alright, whatever. I wanted to... Okay, I should have played the Binding Geist in that case. Wow. This is great news. You know, if you look at the art, you do have to agree it is sort of like, looks more like a spirit than a human. Yes, tap like that, please. Alright, I mean, I've had 10 total mana so far, and I've spent 9 of it on creatures. No Vampire's Vengeance, please? That would be basically the end of my life. Alright. Huh. Piercing Light. Might actually be good right now. Just in time. maybe the first time in Magic the Gathering history that playing Piercing Light has led someone to resign. Let's have another hand like that one, please. I feel like that was basically unbeatable. I mean, not really. But it would have to be another aggro deck. Oh, this is... It's fine. I have 2 drops. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And Fleeting Spirit is a good one to open, for sure. Actually, let's open with... No. Fleeting Spirit. I don't mind discarding a Plains to dodge whatever they're trying to kill it with. And it gets in more damage than this does. Am I going to need 2 blue next turn? No, obviously not. This is Exile, so it will not make a 2/2. Definitely it was right to play this first. Okay. Wait till your own end step to bolt it, I think, is the play. This is so gross. It's not like, you know, hugely winning yet. Yeah, okay. Should have done it on your end step so I couldn't attack here. I guess it doesn't matter, because either way, attacking with it does nothing. Sure. Okay. I could exile it to avoid the trade. Because this is a pretty good creature to have in that it helps my trainee train some more. But I think I'd rather just kill this and play both of these. I learned that the word for having no cards in your hand is Hellbent. Apparently there was once a set where that was an ability that affected cards somehow. Okay. I mean, I can use the mana, I guess. Mistake? Oh, you know what? No. I shouldn't have done this. I should have let it bounce, because now if they have Flame Blessed Bolt, it gets in under the counter. Okay, with a Braid, it doesn't matter. It was getting me anyway. Yeah, I should have known when they blocked there that they had some ability. It wouldn't have mattered because, as we saw, the ability was a braid. But in case it had been Bolt, I should have not activated the ability. What is this? Okay. Do I give something lifelink? I don't really care. But it's not like having this in my hand helps me in any way. Or in my graveyard, rather. So I might as well just go in for some life, I suppose. They might play Scavenger, for example, and exile it, so I might as well just get out from under that. Alright, looks like opponents come back from this. Well. Oops. I meant to... That doesn't do what I thought it did. Okay, see you later. Well, man, if I'd put it there, it would have been great. I thought it would have... when it attacks, because all these spirits like have the same thing on both sides, and this one just has something that's similar but used differently. You enchant an opponent. Okay, and now they have a 5/5 and I'm dead, so I guess I was dead anyway, because I can't deal with a 5/5. So I could have gotten in 2 more damage. They would have been at 7, and then the game would have ended. But I think all the plays up to then were fine. Or at least didn't rise to the level of being noticeable to me. Emil the Winged. Winged? I never quite know how people want me to say that. This is fine. Some 2-drops. They're not amazing. Green? I don't like green. Ugh, now I get that. Alright. It's fine. Better late than never. And I can still play it on turn 3 to at least curve out having missed just a little bit of damage. I could actually play this. Get the training going, I suppose. Well, let's attack first. Okay. Yeah, let's put this down. Hopefully we can Circle of Confinement something that they play here, although it seems like if they had a 3-drop, they would have played it. Wow, really? Oh yeah, I can't play 2 of my white cards because they're both white, and I only have 1 plains. So I guess we're drawing here? For plains? Feels kind of gross. Huh. I want all 4 of them, obviously. I'll take the Geist and the Circle, And this way I have like blue stuff to spend mana on, so the fact that I only have one plains is not a big deal. Oh my gosh, they're just gonna keep ramping, huh? Well, I guess I'm gonna lose then. Because I can't deal with big creatures. Geist and a trainee? Geist and hold open Cradle of Safety? No. We have a lot of damage, and Geist might take care of their big thing. Could happen. Oh, it's just a Ridge Wolf? They weren't looking for a big creature, they were looking for a bunch of little ones? That's great news. Really? You go away. Right? I think you go away also? No. We swing in with everything. And have Unholy Efficient to smite the... Oh wait, that's not... We have Piercing Light to smite the 3-1. And then we have Cradle of Safety still if they try to remove something. It's like, I would not be at all surprised to get Wolfstruck this turn. Hence the Cradle of Safety. Or who knows what. Okay. That's fine. Think I win? This resolves, but I will not allow you to get any life. Okay, that was an event. We haven't even drawn the Brine Comber yet, right? I guess I haven't been drawing very many cards in these games. Brian Pander. Or possibly Burr Yanpander? Seems less likely. This is good, obviously. I need a little bit more planes. I'm definitely glad that I did not run 8-8. I could even maybe consider 10-5? 10-6? I don't know. There have been times when I've not had enough blue. Against this, I think that a 2-2 is fine, rather than this 3-1. Oh, I should have played the 1-2, because I'm planning to play this next turn, and then it could train. Yeah. Foolish. What's your disturb cost? It's 4. Okay. I'll trade if you will. Okay. Yeah, their creatures are too strong. No attacks, sadly. I don't want to disturb this so badly. Oh, wait a minute. I can attack, 'cause I can tap this. I have to trade here. Like, I don't like losing my 3-1, but I am happy to kill this thing. Like, yes, it's only a 2-2, but it's very often at least a 3-3, which is a problem for me. They should be playing humans pretty often. Yeah, I don't think I can avoid this. And it's not like I'm getting stuff into my graveyard for first strike, so yeah. Ouch. Of course, now I draw the answer. What am I looking into their graveyard for? I don't know. I guess I want to see what of mine they took as the Distracting Geist. This would have been great to have in the past. I don't suppose you could make that a 4-power creature, could you? Okay, well, I need something to play next turn. Perfect. Get dead, you jerk. No! Oh, toughness, not power. I see. So I could have used it on this thing, but I didn't want to. I'll do that next turn, maybe. Well, not next turn, but the turn after, surely. I guess I might as well just play this. I seem to need more mana. A sure sign that I'm losing. Oh, I guess I could kill that one, actually. Oh, it just moves the counters. Alright, see ya. It would not have been any better to target that correctly, as it turns out. Are we 2 and 2? 3 and 2? 2 and 2. I don't know. I don't know how to play aggro. Like, I'm playing it correctly, I think. I.e. just like jamming stuff and sometimes winning. I don't know if I drafted correctly. I don't think I'm getting flooded. I think I have an okay number of lands. This is a hand. Sadly, I'm player 2. Against red. I don't think that's good. Red, blue. Okay. Hopefully they don't have any spells. Ugh. I keep drawing land. I can't attack right now, I think. I could just throw this away, I guess. Then I'd have a 4-mana play. But I don't want to do that. I'm hoping I draw a creature, I can play this and then throw that away for a 4-mana play the turn after. Fine. Come on! I mean, I'm happy to have 4, but I don't want more than that. I guess I should have left white open to scare him. Okay, they're just gonna let it in anyway. I think that's good. Because now I have something to activate my trainee with. I know, you get in for a bunch of damage, that's fine. It's 8, enjoy. Why did you point at this? Oh, Binding Geist. Oh yeah, I do want to block there, don't I? I could trade my Brinecomber rather for this. But if I do, they'll bind my 2/2. And then I'll never get anything done. Okay, come on in. Really? You just throwing away the 2? Oh no, you get to keep the mana throughout the turn. I always forget that. Yikes. This is miserable. I can't even train. Alright, I should have been running 12 lands, it turns out. Okay, I'll play one of them, I guess. Oh, that does activate this, I suppose. I could have waited till, yeah, later to do this. Now what, you bolt it? I hate you so much. Yeah, that's my fault. Should have waited till your turn. Okay. I'm blocking anyway? No, I don't know. This sucks. I actually spent 6 mana that turn. Exciting. Okay, I have to chump a million things. Because I can't kill anything. So I guess we chump like this. None of their stuff can be killed by this. Alright, just letting it in. Do you have enough to win that way? I don't know. Looks like yes. But you didn't know it was in my hand. I don't know. Oh, you have this and some buff, probably? Oh, you have a flyer as well. Sure. Alright. I mean, we're dead, right? Yep. See ya. Two and three. I don't know. I thought it was a pretty cool aggro deck. In the games where it worked, it worked pretty well and seemed unbeatable. In the games where it didn't work, it was just awful. I guess I should have run 15 lands. I don't know. I thought I had enough spirits that would be mana sinks, but in practice, all the games when I actually played them as spirits, I lost. So I maybe should have planned to not do that. Oh well. Let's look at the prize, and then we'll say the magic words. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.